Hello creatives and designers, welcome to TechExpress where we explore the best tools for digital creativity. So today we're going to be comparing Behance and Adobe Portfolio. Both are totally great. So whether you are a graphic designer, a photographer, or an artist, choosing the right platform to showcase your work is crucial, guys. So let's dive into what each platform offers and how do they stack up against each other. Now, the overview of the actual Behance. Now, Behance is part of the Adobe family. This is a social media platform specifically for creatives. It is not just the portfolio side, it is also a community where you can follow other creatives, interact, and find inspiration. So, let's say that I wanted to discover some photographic people. So, I'm gonna go here into these old Photoshop and I go for discover. Let's go for photography. And check out, here are the studio portraits, people can like stuff, how many people clicked into their stuff. The creative process, once again, looks really awesome. And down here, we have feature program streams. So it's actually looking really great. Now, to explore Adobe Portfolio is something, let's say, more of a traditional portfolio website builder. Now, this one is designed to showcase your work professionally without the social aspect of Behance. So these integrations with other Adobe products, customization option, and easy of setting up professional looking portfolio. I mean, if you want something easy, if you want to look out for something, let's say right to the point, simple, elegant, minimalistic, I believe that maybe the Adobe Portfolio can be the application for you. Now, comparing these both portfolio, I mean, Behance suits for those who want community engagement and exposure. Now into Adobe Portfolio, this is ideal for professional needing in a standalone website. Let's say that you wanted to get hired by somebody that asked you for your portfolio, so you wanted just to copy this portfolio and paste it to the chat where you were contacted. Now, if you, let's say, wanted to, reach for more potential customers, for more audience, I believe that Behance can do something much more interesting here because you have an actual community, you have the higher section, there's a few assets, you can look out for jobs here into this section of jobs, and something you of course do not have into the Adobe Portfolio. Now, which one should you choose? If you're looking to network, getting feedback, and find job opportunities, as I just told you, I believe that Behance might be your goal. For more personalized and professional portfolio portfolio, the Adobe Portfolio, I believe that this is the actual better choice for you guys. Now, the both are totally for free, which I think is truly awesome. You can go into the upper side, you can go with get started, and you can choose a full template. For example, build a beautiful website in minutes. So creating a full portfolio, let's see, for example, this one, you can choose this option. Let's say, for example, I can choose the Lucas version. I use this theme, and automatically it's going to be sending us into the welcome to sign up totally for free. So if I choose my Gmail account, which is much more faster to have an account using a Gmail account, it's going to be asking me for my first, my last name, when I was born, the country region, the contact me via email if you wanted to, the create your account, and automatically it's going to be sending you into the edition of your portfolio. So creating the site is not going to be that hard. And there you have it, guys. So here is my title, here's my work, here's my contact, here's the navigation section. You can add integrations, you can even add the Behance directly into your portfolio, so you can have both of them. And of course, since this is totally for free, this is not going to be that hard for you guys. So speaking about the collection here, you have the analytics, there's the search optimization that can be helping you to appear more into Google. There are meta tags, you can add your own favicon, there's a web clip icon, and all of those information directly into free account of Adobe. Now into Behance, the process of having an account is exactly the same. What you just need to do is to have to sign it up with your Gmail account. Since we have created an actual account with Adobe Portfolio, having an account into Behance will be exactly the same, and both should be merged into actually one. So I can choose, let's say, for example, graphic design, set my custom feed, and creating my custom feed is going to be showing me a bunch of stuff based only into graphic design. and I can add my own work. So I can add, let's say for example, something. I'm gonna go like this, and let's say that I took this photo. Here you can add your own techniques. You can add your own performance, the search. I'm gonna hit into post. You can add your own tags if you wanted to, and here's going to be appearing here the performance of the search, the mood boards. You can add your own work as we said before. Go directly into your account, view your Behance profile, manage freelancer projects, and all of that, guys. So you can try Adobe Portfolio directly into Behance, or you can have your Adobe Portfolio and you can add your Behance directly into Adobe Portfolio, whichever fits for you the best. So guys, with all of these great tools, thank you for joining us to the TechSpress. Stay creative, and we'll see you into the next video where you can continue exploring the best tools for your digital creativity journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, guys. Thank you once again for watching this video. Hopefully we can all see you next time.